Virgos are putting yourselves first. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and you have the Ace of Wands. So this is definitely three cards right here about how you Virgos are handling your priorities. This is very much so about being focused on yourself, the things that you have to do in your life, your tasks, the goals that you want to reach financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, handling all those things, putting those things as your top priority. And because of this, um, you being more disciplined, that is, the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords represents uh, a lot of people are not going to like that because you Virgos are so focused doing what it is that you need to do. The more you focus on what it is that you Virgos got to do is the more misery loves company. So the more you focus on you is the more that people who want you to stay stuck in one position in life are going to try to get you to stay there along with them. So you Virgos have to really understand to not allow others to really convince you or peer pressure you or even put you in a position where you can't focus on what you need to do. In other words, don't allow anyone to stop you from going to work, meditating. I'm naming off some things I like, but I'm saying it in a general sense. Whatever you like to do, whatever you have to do, whatever your tasks are, don't allow you Virgos shouldn't allow anyone to get in the way of that. Do what it is that you need to do regardless of who's in your life. Because remember, you Virgos haven't been able to do the crazy good things that you've been able to do by sitting back and allowing other people to do the job for you. You Virgos have been amazing at taking the initiative and actually getting hands-on with how your life is going. You've taken that kind of personal responsibility. So the Ten of Swords represents, so don't allow anyone to take that kind of responsibility or power over your life by trying to make it seem like because they don't like the fact that you Virgos are focused on handling your business and making sure that the priorities in your life are good. Don't allow old friends, don't allow old romantic interests, okay? Don't even allow current romantic interests, if you have anybody, to try to convince you that you working too much when you know that you're not working too much. Maybe you are working too much, but the point is, you Virgos are doing what's necessary for you to be able to get to the next step closer to your goals, your long-term goals. Don't even allow your own romantic interests to derail you, not even your own parents, if that's the case. You've been around the block more than a couple of times, Virgo. So what this means is you know what happens when you would allow people to derail you, especially in the past, because you've been around the block a couple of times. You would allow them to tell you that's enough. You would stop, and then they would betray you and make it seem like, oh, well, they didn't have anything to do with it, even though they were the ones that was asking you to slow your roll so that they can catch up. Forget about all that nonsense. If they can't keep up, if they can't travel at your speed, then forget about them. The King of Swords and the Ten of Cups right here, because you Virgos have a lot of things from what it is that I'm seeing that you want to be able to do to make your life that much more fulfilled. And you're not going to be able to do that with people, right, in the form of friends, in the form of family members, or more so just generally in the form of associates. Maybe they do like you romantically, but they're keeping it on the low. It doesn't matter. The point is, don't allow anyone to be in your life to stop you. Don't allow anyone to be in your life who's trying to stop you from doing what you need to do. If they're trying to stop you from accomplishing your goals, and slowing you down from where it is that you really want to go, those are people that got to get out of your life. You got to dub them and keep it moving, because all it is that they're going to do is try to get you distracted through aggravation. They're going to try to get you distracted with, trying to figure out a way to silence you, censor you. They're going to try to do anything that they possibly can to make sure that you Virgos don't actually get to where it is that you want to go long term. They have a crab in a bucket mentality. So you Virgos, like I said, you have to make sure to put yourselves first. Because if you don't put yourself first, other people are not going to put you first. Especially not you Virgos, especially not the Pisces, because Virgo and Pisces are zodiac signs where people love to disrespect us. People love to use us, treat us like trash. We ain't even do anything to people. All we probably did, especially if our minds and our hearts are in the correct place and we've done the healing, we've done the work, people will disrespect us for no reason, treat us like trash. Remember, Virgo is the zodiac sign of being spotted out. Virgo is the sign of exceptional treatment. Either way, so you can either get exceptional treatment when it comes to the disrespect, or you can get exceptional treatment when it comes to admiration. Virgo rules exceptional treatment. That's why it is that Virgos get treated like trash, even though a lot of us are very important people. Us as Virgos will, because I'm a Virgo myself, us as Virgos will be the ones that get treated like we're dogs. Talk to like we are dogs that don't get any kind of love, because I love my dog, but we get treated like we're dogs that don't get any kind of love whatsoever, and that we don't have an owner or no one loves us or anything like that. Meanwhile, there will be the same people who are worse off than us, talking the most trash. These would be people that will have relationships, still empty in a relationship. So the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups represents, do not allow anyone to stop you from putting yourself in a better position. You come first. You put yourself first. The Justice now, and the Star card is about how, because the best thing for you Virgos is to be successful. Your revenge is success. When they see how their life is, what these two cards are saying right here is how hard you Virgos are going, how focused you Virgos are. The fact that you putting yourselves first, guess what's going to happen? Guess what is happening? But guess what's going to happen even more in the future? Those very same people that treated you like you were trash and talked about you like you were trash, guess what's going to happen? They're coming to you begging, like a baby, begging, crawling on their hands and knees, begging like they're the dog, a wet dog with their tail tucked in between their legs. Look at it. The Justice represents the success that you've gained and the fact that you didn't spite them. You kept it 100. You Virgos are staying focused. And guess what? The Star card now represents how it is that they were ungrateful and how they are coming to you on their knees. Now, what happens when you bring the two together? How it is that you win their heart. Tahuti or Thoth is the Egyptian deity in the Egyptian pantheon that weighs the heart, that looks at, that judges the person based upon their sincerity or lack of sincerity. And if they were sincere, they would get into heaven. If they weren't, it's the underworld for them. So let's clarify the Justice. Five of Wands, Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess, which is Virgo, by the way. So, again, the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. Remember, Virgo, to put yourself first. Because when you were in the process, they didn't want to trust the process. They didn't, exes, especially love relations. Oh my gosh, they didn't take you seriously. When you were trying to explain to people you had a plan, nobody believed in you. So now the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups is about how now they want to get back together with you. They believe in you now. That's what your future is going to be. You already have some people that wishes or that wish. They didn't leave you behind and they didn't talk trash to you. But you're going to have even more of that in the future the more you work on yourself and the more you make yourself unavailable to people that are ungrateful of your presence in the first place. This is why I've been saying throughout the whole video to put yourself first. And then you have the High Priestess. The more quiet you Virgos are, the more you are in a ghost nation, right? The more you decide to ghost is the more that a lot of people are going to wonder, well, what's going on with you? Because they don't have any kind of clue whatsoever what's going on. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways to get a personal reading from me, a birth chart reading, as well as the books that I have that are on Amazon.